Alright, welcome back. I am Dr. Ruckus, bringing you a new deck every single day, and today we are playing Selesnya Humans. I was really excited to try this deck because I wanted to see Catilda turn all my creatures into mana dorks, and then Augur of Autumn just draw a ton of cards off the top, assemble this massive board, and just overwhelm the opponent. And I think I maybe did that in one game. It's a little unreliable to hope for a 2-card combo when you don't have a ton of card draw or whatever, so that's okay. What I ended up finding today is really the potential power of Grizzled Huntmaster. Basically, when it enters the battlefield, you can ditch a creature card from your hand and go fetch any card from your sideboard. It's a conjuration of that card, a duplicate. So you actually don't remove it from the sideboard, so you can fetch the same card over and over. And it's really interesting because the way I used it, I don't think was the most effective way you can use it. And let me tell you one example of why. I was in this game against Mono White, and my hand was basically 2 Cathars, a Huntmaster, and a Spellbinder. And I thought, there's no way I can lose. I'll play a Cathar every single turn until I run out, and then I'll play my Huntmaster, ditch the Spellbinder, go get a Cathar from the sideboard, and there's just no way they can win. And what ended up happening is, I did that for the first couple turns, and then turn 4 they played Inquisitor Captain and got another creature from the deck, maybe even their own Brutal Cathar or an Adeline, and I removed one of them. And then next turn, on turn 5, they played another Inquisitor Captain, and they got another card. And they just beat me over the head because they had more creatures than I did, because Inquisitor Captain is a 4-mana 3/3 that then dumps another 3 mana worth of body onto the field. So I really thought that if I just play a Brutal Cathar every turn against the creature deck, I'm going to win, but that's no longer good enough. So instead, how I'd use Grizzled Huntmaster moving forward is basically as another Glasspool Mimic, a way to fetch more copies of Inquisitor Captain. So real quick, if I was to remake this deck, and I might even try it again tomorrow, I think I'd make it more Inquisitor Captain focused, kind of have more of a classic white aggro shell, but throwing in the Grizzled Huntmaster as a way to ditch some of these early drops when you no longer need them and fetch more copies of Inquisitor Captain, kind of using it as a Glasspool Mimic, because Inquisitor Captain is just so good that if you can put more copies into your hand or deck, then it's worth doing. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed the gameplay. It was fun. The rest of it was fun. Let's dive right in. Tycon. Taken. Sweet. 1, 2, 3. Well, no second green, but I can work with this. Cave comes down. 1-drop comes down. Only 4 1-drops in the deck. Not too shabby. Ooh, hit that second green source. I will take it. I'll go ahead and attack first too. Looks like they have nothing. I'm assuming we're up against dragons today. Let's make you bigger so we grow next turn. Alright, so what do we want off the Grizzled Huntmaster? Probably Brutal Cathar. Yep, here comes the dragon. It's going to be a little slow. Okay, So if we do this, we could tap everything to play the Huntmaster also. Don't think that's necessarily worth it. Let's just attack first. Do we want to drop off Catilda completely? I think so. I think we'll just get a Cathar here. Yeah, we can exile you. Do I want to draw you? Not really. I think we're okay dumping you in this matchup right now. Alright, so who crushes dragons? Well, you do have flying and trample. I think we just want Cathar, though. I think we just want to take whatever the next dragon is. Okay, we'll continue to make you bigger. It's fine. Let's see that 4-drop on turn 3. We'll just take it with Cathar and keep hitting them. Yep, there it goes. But we're ready for you. Huntmaster. 4 Huntmaster and 3 Cathar. Means we have 7 copies of Cathar in the deck, effectively. Nice. And there comes another one. But not this turn. Start here. Tyrant down. Opponent down to 5. Is anyone big enough to get through? I guess you can spar with the dragon next turn. Another land comes down. Goldspan comes down. Alright, they could deploy some blockers here, but the Goldspan would have to attack as well. Yeah, let's see if they can use all 3 of their mana. That would be huge for them this turn. If they can. They get another blocker. only for one? It only costs one. They gain a life. Okay, stabilizing quickly. They have an orb as well, but that's not as big a deal. Only 2 cards left in hand. I think let's decline. See what we draw first. Okay, a land. Unfortunately, we don't have enough green mana to do it all. We can go get another Brutal Cathar, but we can't play it this turn. Okay. And you can do what? Destroy artifact? Yeah, that's fine. All right. Go like this. Yep. I think we missed lethal there. That's all right. Grizzle Huntmaster comes down. Dump the pack leader. Go get another Cathar. Cathar it is. Alright. Yeah, we'll spread out the damage a little bit. Missed lethal there. Should have just attacked all. Had 6 points of damage no matter what. They get the adult Goldspan Dragon. The adult Gold Dragon. We don't need that. So let's take action and sacrifice it. That's okay. That's okay. Alright. Go like this. We won't miss lethal again. And we'll hit the attack all button this time, just to make sure they're really dead. First game of the day. Not quite warmed up. That's all right. Okay, block goes there. Yeah. That is game. Okay, okay. Man, this Grizzled Huntmaster was sweet. 7 copies of Cathar in the deck against aggro, 7 Elite Spellbinders against control. Could be pretty good. Shinobi Demon. Alright, 1, 2, 3. Can't complain about that. Let's keep. A lot of tap lands, though. I guess I can't complain about that. Sure, perfect. Never didn't have it. Up against some kind of green non-snow deck. Shinobi Demon afoot. Staying true to their avatar. Green it is, Vivian. Alright, it is Gruul with no 2-drop. Feeling fantastic about this. Now, we could get the Initiate growing. Or could play Catilda. We don't really need more mana at this stage of the game. Just get an Angel down. Sure. Okay. They definitely will play a creature here, right? They've got only 3 drops in hand. We're Hilda versus Catilda here. But we will take it down. Now, another option is to play Catilda and the Brutal Cathar here, but I don't think that's super necessary. Okay, Rahilda successfully removed. Attacking here for 5. Opponent down to 14. Shinobi Demon afoot. 4 mana. What can they do here? Lupine Harbinger. The Gruul Planeswalker. Arlen. It's a naturalist. Really slow start from the opponent here. I think we just pump. Yep. That makes for some tough blocks. Pick off the Evangel here. Taking 7 to the face, down from 14 to 7. 1 turn remains for the opponent. We're a little bit out of gas, but they not okay, that's something. That's something. Spellbinder. Well, can get in there with the Initiate. We can drop Catilda regardless. Let's see what's in their hand first. Captain, wow. But they have no white mana. So we'll just take the Tovolar. They basically have nothing they can play next turn. Do we give them a 2/2 first striker back? Next turn we will be able to pump everyone up. You're definitely going in. I think we can even do it like this. I think we can even give him the first strike back next turn. I think that's going to be fine. So we'll chip in for at least 3 this turn. Looks like we'll chip in for 4. Okay, they trade off. They get their first striker back, but we now have a flying threat. We'll drop Catilda as well. Could block against Rahilda. This is silly. If we wanted to deny them a card off of our deck. All right, we got him. We got him. Nice, nice. Nana, 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 yeah. Nana, 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 yeah. Okay, 2-drop, no double green, but we'll get there. We'll get there. Can't complain too much. Tap land comes down untapped. All right, no second green yet. We'll play you on green just to give us the option. Captain Everhart comes down. See if they can do anything here. Up against Is It. Ooh, would be nice if that did anything. Stuck on green, stuck on green. I don't think we want a Cathar here. Let's attack first. This doesn't seem like a creature deck where we need Cathar anyway. So let's deploy it just to add additional pressure. Definitely stuck on green here. Magma Opus. All right, could be dragons with Draconic Intervention. Not 100% sure yet what we're up against. Vadric, Astral Archmage. Okay. X lets to cast, or X is its power, which is 1. Whenever day becomes night, they put a counter on Gadric. Wow. Okay, well, that's all fine and dandy. Sigarda comes down. Smash face. Okay. Still costs 2. Red and a blue. No discount occurring here. Galvanic Iteration. Something funky going on here. A brew for sure. Do they burn their treasure token to Galvanic for what? A play with fire? Shouldn't be running Frostbites as they have no snowlands. Alright, they do. What can you do for 1 red mana? Alright, double hazard. Takes 1 down. Would love a green. Don't get it, but I will settle for that. Absolutely. Squad pumped. Attacking for 9 now. Opponents down to 2. Let's see if they can pull out a sweeper here. Digging for answers. Not sure they'll be able to find one. That's a scoop. That's a scoop. Okay. Okay. Yagi Yagi. I like it. 2-lander. Tap land on 2. Opponent goes first. Have a turn to draw into it. Otherwise, a very good hand. I think we'll keep. See if we can't draw that 3rd land. We don't do it. But we have 1 more chance to. I think we will take it. Put the initiate down. 38% chance to draw land off the top here. Most of them untapped. Professor comes down. Prefer not to trade here. We do hit the land. Wonderful, wonderful. Put the Luminarch down. It trades with the Professor. Either of these trade with the Professor regardless. If I have to trade next turn, I'd probably prefer to trade the Sentinel. So let's do it like this. We'll save the Luminarch for a turn where it won't die. No attacks here. Save it till next turn. Up against some kind of Orzhov control list, I suspect. Oh, it's Esper, actually. Missed the Mistgate pathway. Okay. Sciences. Looking for land. Probably an island. No, it's not an island. That's interesting. Perhaps they need that 2nd white for Doomscar or the Sweeper. Could be the Sweeper. Could very well be the Sweeper. So how do we play around that? I like Grizzled Huntmaster. Go get, I like that. I like that a lot. Sure, exile you. They should trade here with the Professor. I think they have the Sweeper. So let's put the Huntmaster down. I think we will drop off Catilda. We don't have the combo available. And we need to be a little more aggressive against this control deck. How many of these do we want to drop? I think none of these are good top decks currently. So let's drop them all, because we just need more pressure. Alright, and let's go get the Spellbinder, I believe. See if we can take some valuable cards out of their hand. I feel bad. I was so excited to play Catilda in this deck, and it seems like I always drop it from the Huntmaster, but... Alright, so we're actually completely wrong about what they're playing. They are playing Voice of the Blessed Clerics. Okay, we'll go ahead and attack first. Is Professor? It is a cleric. Okay, I have not seen the Professor in one of these decks. Just doesn't seem to take up the slot. Okay, so they are on 4 mana, and they really just want to play Aura next turn. So let's strip them of that. Should be able to punish them here. Now I wish I had Catilda so I could just build a massive board, but oh well. I think we'll get through this regardless. 2 Pyre of Heroes, not incredibly helpful, and nothing else for the turn. Well, I think this Pump Squad is going to be quite good here. Get in for a lot of damage. See how you like them apples. That's going to hurt. And they chump block away. Fantastic. I think that's basically game. They had to chump block, but I also think since they did, they have no fodder for Pyre of Heroes, which is really one of their only outs. I don't run 3 copies of Pyre in my Clerics deck. I think 2 is probably the most you need. It just sucks when you draw to multiples. So they do get the Captain out. They have Stabilize. No one has Lifelink. We have Lethal on the board, and that is game. Yagi Yagi. Gairgrax. Well, pretty slow hand. You go first. If we're up against creature decks, this is fantastic. And if not, well, if we're up against creature decks, it's okay. And most decks are creature decks. Definitely slow, but maybe able to pull through here. They double mulligan, okay. Hydra comes down. Holds priority forever. Perfect. Alright, sorry about that. Yep. Continue to hold priority. They'll never know if we have a sneaky instant now. Oh, it is it? No, it's dragons. Okay. So I don't think we even want to drop off Brutal Cathar here. If anything, we drop off the Huntmaster and go get another Cathar. Or, so, yeah, then drop off the Adversary. Exile you. Don't think we need to remove all of you from the deck, though. That's alright. Next turn we'll have 4 mana. I think just if we go Cathar every single turn, I don't think dragons can beat that. 7 copies of Cathar coming through. Alright, turn 4 dragon. No! Ooh, even slower. Well, do I want to waste one of my Cathars? Alright, luckily I don't necessarily have to this turn. Come down. This can become a... nothing. It can't become anything. Okay. Oh, they might have Dragon's Fire here. That's fine, that's fine. I'm happy with them using it now. And not on the Cathars, which are coming down next turn. Opponent thinking. Multiple choice. Okay. That's interesting. They are a strange Dragon's deck. They have 3 mana remaining. I don't think they're going to play the turtle here, although they could. Not sure what else they might have. These Cathars are just rotting in our hand, but I really think we should save them. I don't think we can lose So we'll go x equals 3. Right. Now is the time for Dragon's Fire. Play with fire. Okay. No problem. Hit here for 7. Cathar's ready to go. Just waiting for any target at all. It's only to cast dragon spells. All right, a dragon has emerged. Perfect. Our bounty hunter lies in wait. Lots of land here. Cathar number 1 comes down. 2 more to go. Could definitely have removal for it, though. If they haven't done anything all game, they could have plenty of removal in hand. Opponent thinking they might have Fading Hope here. They could Fading Hope and block with the Huntmaster, but that's okay with me too if they want to trade there. They don't. Down to 5. 2 more Cathars on the way. Their hand could be full of Play with Fire and Dragon's Fire. Have not done a whole lot this game this far. Opponent thinking hard. Dragon Turtle comes down on their turn. Okay, okay. Probably should have leveled up the Hydra and got in there for an extra 1 this past turn. My turn. Okay, land comes down. I suppose we don't need to do that till after combat. So this is for 3. We'll have 4 left over. We'll go x equals 2 here. Yep. Tagging 4 would have had lethal last turn if I had powered up the Hydra for 1. Small mistake there. They do appear to have Fading Hope now. Okay. And they will take out our land. And we will replay it and take the Hellkite. Interesting choice. Don't care too much about the land. All things considered. Scry 1 to the bottom. Opponent takes their free block. And we reprise our role of taking everything. Is it dragons with the turtle? With the turtle. Knight comes down. Opponent has 6 mana available this turn. 6 for dragons, 4 otherwise. 3 cards in hand. Hellkite number 2 comes down. I'm ready to snatch it up too. Okay, finally draw another card to play. Let's start like this. We could power up the... Nope, can't power up anything. Attack for 6, and that's game. Alright, triple Cathar. Not too shabby. Not too shabby at all. Hectics. Alright, 2-drop required. Nice. That is an excellent starting hand. Tap land comes down. We could Tilda next turn. Up against mono green. We could Tilda. We turn for Sigarda. That seems pretty good. Okay, you come down. Take a little bit of damage here. But once we get set up, opponent's going to have a tough time getting through. Also have Brutal Cathar on the back end. See if they run Snowlands. If not, they might have very few ways to deal with Sigarda. Opponent thinking hard if they want to trade? No. Alright, it is Naya Werewolves versus Selesnya Humans. No blocks. Nice, nice. I like that. So if we play that, we're not quite ready for that yet. Let's get Sigarda out. Excellent blocker. Next turn we can get Augur of Autumn going and then really start to go off. Wow, nothing. Okay. Augur it is. Land off the top. Sure, we'll play you. Tap down you. Get in there for 4. Ooh, I like that. Don't think they can quite come back from this. Huge board assembled. Yep, that's a scoop. That was pretty sweet. That's kind of the combo I wanted to see from this deck. Catilda plus the Augur of Autumn. If you liked that video, click on one of these 2 next. And don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. I am Dr. Ruckus, and I'll catch you next time.